Hey guys, I am 2.5 weeks on T now. I've started noticing changes. You can probably see my skin is a lot more greasy. Like, not a fan of that. Um, but yeah, the greasy skin, increased appetite. Yesterday I'm like, I'm so hungry. And I started eating. And I'm like, I'm so hungry. It's like, but you're eating food right now. Food is going into your mouth. And I'm like, I need to eat something. Um, yeah, and then I was hungry after I'd finished like a meal that was 1.5 times the amount that I would normally eat. So yeah, the hunger, the oiliness, the I'm a greasy boy. So yeah, I've got some nice soap from Lush that should probably help with the greasiness. Oh, I also got like 4 new shirts that all seem to be my size, which is great because collectively they cost under 20 quid because I got them from British Heart Foundation. I love British Heart Foundation. It's so good. Like, but yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. Much, much pleased. Um, let's just hope that like the voice drops soon. Uh, I'm sure that'll happen swiftly. Somebody said it took 2 to 3 days for their voice to drop, which I don't believe. That just seems ridiculous. Like, I'm sure that your like vocal cords need a bit more notice than 3 days to change the way that you make words. But I don't know. Who knows? I think my book said it can take like 6 months to 2 years. Lots of people say they don't see much difference after 2 years. So let's hope it's closer to 6 months where I get like significant changes. But yeah, it's been a good day. I'm gonna do some baking probably. I don't know, I need to sort out my houseplants. Because in fact I will show you my houseplants. So here are my plants. Um, this is Pyra, the cactus from like, so my girlfriend used to live here in this room before I moved in, and she just kind of left the cactus because it's in a big like pot thing and it's very difficult to move. So it's my cactus now. I'm taking good care of her. She's called Pyra. This is my lavender plant, imaginatively named Lavender. This side of the plant is awful and dying, and I need to trim that back. Okay, so yeah, like this side dying, this side over here is thriving. Like, I'm really a big fan of like lavender tea. I think that's great. Again, we've got Pyra, a lovely cactus. So yeah, this is a cutting that my ex gave me from a succulent that they've got, which is pretty cool. It's doing good, very, very firm, not in need of watering. This is another succulent, which you can see was £1. It's also doing pretty good. This is some mint that my ex-lab partner gave me, because they've moved to Austria, I think. Yeah, I think that's, like... So here are some watermelon sprouts, which are not doing well. And I think some of the watermelon sprouts have got mixed up in the mint, because there's decidedly not mint-looking stuff, like, mixed in there. This is a basil plant, which was doing, like, incredibly well. It was doing so well. And then it got tall and died. I don't think it can be rescued. But yeah, it came with a free download code for a weather balloon. No, not weather balloons. Parker Lee album. I got it at a Parker Lee gig. These are the spring onions, also from my lab partner. And this is Simon the Bay Tree, who is doing really well. I actually got Simon in the middle of the road at 2 in the morning when I was walking from this place to my old place. He was just kind of in the road, and like his pot had like cracked and he'd kind of fallen out of it, and that was like halfway down the road, and then he was like in the road, So I just picked him up and repotted him, and he has been thriving ever since. Like, he's got scale insects, um, but they're fine, you know? So yeah, those are my plants. I'm especially fond of Simon. Simon the bay tree. He's like, he should be real good for cooking with, but I don't really use bay leaves in anything. Like, I really, seeing as I have fresh bay leaves, I should like use bay leaves in a lot more stuff than I do, because at the moment I don't use them in anything. Um, they'd probably be real good in some curries.